Madden Football brings you the...
Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Kincaid in motion. They'll go again with Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll look to throw again. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. And he scored. Touchdown, Voyagers. The extra point is up and through. And the Voyagers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just on the same page.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now from the gun. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Voyagers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And mark them down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Back to throw. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
His kick is perfect. And the Voyagers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run with Benson. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 10-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 10-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game.
Oh, big hole, left side, coast to coast. 96 yards. It's a touchdown. The extra point, up and so the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They will continue.
It's the AFC Championship game, and a road to a Super Bowl travels through Virginia Beach. It's the Texans and the Voyagers, and it's coming up next.
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket, and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll motion a tight end left. On the give, this is Irving. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now here's Lamar. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Now Jackson off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Voyagers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They're out and set. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to the air here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that is a touchdown. The Voyagers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive starting. 1st and 10. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Jackson throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by Deion Henley. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Irving hauls it in. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out. They're going to lose some yardage. The Texans set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pass play now. He's on the move. He's running with it. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
From midfield now. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
And 7 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another.
They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender. Full runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short.
And he's in. Jackson out of the gun on third. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Irving here from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Virginia Beach. The Texans driving ahead. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So now here's third and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Here we go. Fourth and goal inside the 1. From the gun, Jackson. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made over the middle. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.